We're about guys, guess what we're about to go see? Dun dun dun.
Yo, float too. We all float down here, Georgie. Yes, we're about to. Wait, yeah.
I love your
We all
voice, babe.
float down here, Georgie. I don't have the accent like Tim Curry, but we're about to go see it, you guys.
It Chapter 2.
It is my most anticipated film of the year. I don't know about David.
Me too. Same. We are both huge horror fans. In
Yes.
fact, I don't know if you guys can see this, but
It's Nightmare on Elm Street.
yes, the original. It's the glare of the thing, but
Yes,
Nightmare on Elm Street.
I've had it for years.
Both of our
Yeah.
favorite scary movie villain is Freddy.
Krueger.
But-
Pennywise comes in a close fifth.
Yes, even though I am very scared of, I don't like clowns. But so we're gonna take you to the movies with us.
I'll take you to the movies with
Our
us.
favorite-
This is our most
favorite
anticipated
theater.
movie. Yes, our favorite theater, which is Fallbrook
Yes,
Theater in
Fallbrook Theater in California.
it's in California,
Very
but it's
nice.
near like Woodland Hills. I
Yeah,
guess.
Woodland Hills.
Yeah, so we're gonna take you there
And
and show you our routine as far as like what we eat and
what we
drink
bring.
and our seats.
Yes, our seats
Which are
and
layback seats. That's why we go here because
We're-
it's comfortable.
yes,
You should take a blanket.
we're using our A-list. Oh, let's take our blinky.
You want to take a blanket?
Yeah, take a blinky. We love our A-list. A-list. Oh yeah, we can use our little blankies that we can take with us. Also, he's had a couple of adult beverages.
I made a margarita.
Yes, made a margarita. So
you
I
making
may no, I think I'm gonna go over and go tiptoe over to our bar, and I'm gonna maybe take some to go with because I have a special drink that I always like to make at the movies. And I'm also gonna bring some low-cal popcorn for me. But you get some popcorn at the theaters.
Well, we have A-list, so we get discounts. Usually we get rewards, so we get
Yes.
discounts. So when you buy a regular popcorn, it automatically upgrades it to like a large for free.
Yes.
So you end up paying like the cheaper end. But I usually get that night. We have our own seasoning.
Yeah,
Our own,
we'll bring
like,
that.
white
We'll bring it with.
cheddar.
Oh, look, babe, you can get it out of my backpack.
Yeah,
so I'm
like-
probably gonna bring some of the vodka in this.
White cheddar seasoning.
Oh yeah, this guys.
I used to so much. We went to the movies yesterday and saw
A Scary Story.
Stories
Scary Tell in the Dark.
which was a month old, but we're late. But white cheddar. This is the best thing for popcorn because I don't like popcorn. But
Yes, he
with
does.
this, I love popcorn.
He likes popcorn, but he likes it better with that.
white cheddar seasoning.
It's so good. So we're gonna put our blankets. I'm gonna put some vodka in this. This theater does have a bar in it, but we
Who wants to spend like $20 for a drink?
But it's not even just that.
Theater?
There's usually a line. Also, we
It's
it
gonna
is
be
now
crowded because it's it's not even the movie didn't open yet. It's like the preview night.
Thursday night.
Thursday night. It
It
opens
is
tomorrow.
September 5th, 9/16,
Right.
and
this
so
is for all like the diehard fans who want to see this movie early. So
Yes.
that's why we bought our tickets a month in advance, actually.
a month.
But we changed our viewings like 3 times
But-
because he was supposed to be work later, and then it changed. So we wanted to see an earlier screening because it's a 3-hour movie, you guys.
Oh my gosh.
So we don't want to be there for until 2 a.m.
Babe, the last time they saw us at the movies with blankets, it was Movies Under the Stars.
On the cruise.
On the
We were
cruise.
watching.
We watched
Mamma
2.
Mia
Mamma
or-
Mia, Here We Go Again, and I
then,
Feel Pretty.
I Feel Pretty, which was both were very good.
Both loved.
Well, I Feel Pretty was better than Mamma
Oh,
Mia.
well, we like Cher.
Yeah.
Anyway, gonna put some in this, gonna get in the car, gonna take you with us, and we'll show you
Yeah,
Fallbrook.
we have like 20 minutes to get there, but
Yep.
it's not far.
It's
real
not far.
close.
And plus, it's 30 minutes of previews.
But
So-
we want to see those, so some of them are new.
Some of them are new. Okay.
Recording?
There we go.
Yes. All right, you guys. So we are pulling up to our theater, which is the Fallbrook Theater in Encino, California.
Yeah. Or what did we say before?
Um,
Woodland Hills.
Woodland Hills, but this isn't actually Encino. I was just saying the Woodland Hills area. And we'll see if we're gonna find parking. David likes to find parking close, but I'm gonna say just find parking far because we're gonna be wasting a lot of time. We have 3 minutes.
Always a disaster.
So I'm gonna waste a lot of time trying to look for parking close up.
All
When
right.
this is like the opening night.
It's
But
like
there's parking here.
it's like a game. Who can get
Are
in
they
there? But
just a spot?
this is a spot. They're just not in the right thing. So guys, I love this complex. Look, Trader Joe's. They got a Minchie's frozen yogurt. They have all kinds of cool
Old
stuff in here.
Navy. A lot of stuff here.
And then,
Oh, my phone.
Walmart.
Here's a Walmart. There's a Home Depot. There's a lot of things. This is a good complex. But this little hidden away movie theater is a little gem that not many people know about. So it's a full like lounger chair type theater. So you get to like fully lay out and relax. So that's interesting.
Yes,
this is good
you get to
lighting
lay
here.
out. You get to relax. There's a bar in there. There's it's like surround sound, Dolby. It's nice. It's really nice.
It's very nice.
And I love this. Look at the
It's like a little perfect little
romantic
date night.
lighting, babe. I know everyone. It's just us and high schoolers. It's fine.
Well, no,
fine.
not here. That's the other place.
No,
That's the
even
Promenade.
worse. The Promenade 16 is horrible.
Nothing but teenagers. But this is more of adult and like a lot of like the people who just like want to relax and get away from like the annoyingness.
Yes.
But yay.
So guys, tell us down below. Do you like scary movies?
Do you
as much
like
as
scary
we love
movies
scary
as we do?
movies?
Because this is a big moment. We saw it 2 years ago to this day.
Oh my gosh! To this day, we booked
The
our
movie
tickets.
came out 2 years ago today.
We booked our tickets for it in Puerto Rico.
Did we? I don't
Mhm.
remember. Yeah.
We did while we were in Puerto Rico on the day we were coming back.
I wonder I look so tanned in the picture.
So welcome to Florida.
So we're gonna get some popcorn. A-list.
You guys
If you
can't
don't have A-list, you gotta get it. It's the best thing ever. You get to see 3 movies a week for $20 a month.
Yes.
Like
And
it's awesome.
You can't smell it, but it was immediately the most delicious popcorn spot.
That's what we're saying.
Yo, things have changed. Okay, there's like baby mac and cheese. There's like chicken sliders, mini tacos, mac and cheese bites. Like you can fully have dinner at
At the movie theater.
the movie
nowadays.
theater now. Prices are expensive, but that's just what it is. But if you have AMC A-list, it helps.
We're late.
There we go.
But we're gonna miss some trailers. It's all good.
No.
Miss the movie.
It's only 41 right now. We're gonna be A-okay. Oh, usually there's not that much line.
It's not that bad.
No, it's not too bad, but usually it's like a little, like you can kind of just
There's
like
a
walk up.
line because
We went yesterday at like 3 o'clock. There was no one here.
who goes
It
to the
was
movies at 3
amazing.
o'clock? On
It was
a
amazing.
Tuesday. What was it? Wednesday?
Wednesday. And guys, okay, so they have this delicious popcorn here that's like caramel corn mixed with hot Cheetos. It is the most ghetto, fattening. You don't care about your life
17.
or your waistline, but it is delicious. We had it one
We
time
saw Mary Poppins.
on Christmas. Yeah,
It was
we were watching Mary
this
Poppins.
morning.
All right, guys. So I just got my drink. I made it. It was a regular, and I made it a large with my sub list, and it was $6.56. And he's making his, or he had a regular, and he made. He's getting that swimmable
It's a
amount of
large.
popcorn. Babe, we got to see you.
Oh
in-
my God.
Yes, he will, because I don't eat it.
Thank you
Here's
so
some of the
much.
other tricks and things. Oh, what? They had the champagne gummy bears.
yum.
Oh, here's the caramel apple popcorn, babe.
That's
new.
really good. I wish we could get it, but
Let's see how you. Okay, so this is the butter.
well, this
That's
is the
it?
trick. I was gonna do
Oh,
the trick.
you're gonna do there. Okay, guys, this is pro tips here. I love how he just said we're late for the movie, and yet we are
We
still
are late for the
willing.
movie.
We are still willing. Wait, you gotta get in there. Okay, see
gotta
this?
get butter.
You put a straw
And look how
in
it's
there.
going through.
Okay, it's going through, and he's putting it into pockets. This is like you really have to not care about your heart to put. You really have to throw. Yeah, you gotta throw caution to the wind. Uh huh.
What's your YouTube channel?
It's called Booze Cruise. Booze Cruize.
It's a travel vlog,
It's a
but
travel
we're such
vlog.
big fans of the horror movie.
People are
genre
saying-
and
You guys seeing it?
Yeah.
What else
Yeah,
have you
for
seen?
tonight. Have you guys seen it? It's amazing.
Haven't yet. I was gonna go see it last night. Hold on.
Come
I want
on.
to check you guys out.
Okay.
So 1 second.
Hey.
Go ahead and put that in.
Yes. Okay.
I love vlogs.
Oh my gosh. Well, we go all over the world,
Awesome.
and yeah. So people are saying they want to see more of us in LA, just chilling. But that's us, Booze Cruise.
Awesome.
Awesome. Nice to meet you, man.
Super
We're here
friendly, so
all the time. We're a friendly bunch.
This is our theater. If you live up the street, we always come here.
We're always here. All right.
enjoy.
Look, guys, they love Booze Cruise. Wait, you gotta see. Wait, my recipe. Okay.
So he gets the drink.
So, I get the drink. This is what we do. Plenty of ice, because it needs to be cold. Now we go in. Now this is the Coke remix. We go with the Zero Sprite. Zero Sprite. You need about that much because we want it bubbly. You want it bubbly. But then you go in. This is the kicker. The light lemonade. Only 5 calories. There's all these. Don't get those. Just keep it regular.
Get the light lemonade if you're trying to, you know,
Or the regular.
drink
Li-
like
live
health
your life.
consciously.
Live
Live your
your
life if you don't want to.
Live your life.
I mean, live your life if you don't. Live your life.
So
Eat
we
unhealthy.
have now what we have is a refreshing, effervescent. Oh, okay. Well, no, there's no lids in there. Ah, there she goes. A refreshing, effervescent,
Effervescent,
lemonade.
fresh.
It's like a hug.
It's like a hug.
Yes, it's like a lemonade.
It's
hug.
a low-cal hug.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so we're gonna go inside. We have to show
You
our
have
IDs
to
and all that
cut
stuff.
this off because
So
we can't film.
we can't film in there.
But yeah. All right. Thank you. All right. We're walking out.
Just now.
It.
First reaction.
First reaction.
Literally, look. AMC.
It-
We're literally walking out
It's
of the theater.
it's like 12:50 a.m.
1 o'clock in the morning.
The movie started at 9:40. So that was a 3-hour movie.
Yes. And we want to give you our very, very first reactions, literally as we walk out
But
of the
it
theater.
didn't feel like 3 hours.
I gotta say, it breezed past. I didn't even pee once.
Breeze.
No, I think so. Like,
No,
there
no,
were-
it breezed past. But
Every
like there were
part of it
moments
made
where it
sense,
kind
though.
of did, like it was kind of slow at certain points.
There were a couple
but-
of draggy moments, but everything made sense to me.
But it made sense.
like, if you took some of like certain things
They could
out,
have took like 20 minutes off.
maybe,
probably.
maybe. But I do get because everything, like, it all progressed.
Yeah.
But like, okay. First of all, look, everyone loved it coming out.
Everyone loved it coming
It's
out.
1 o'clock in the morning.
I loved it too.
Yeah,
like
I
I can
loved
say
it.
I jumped a lot.
He jumped so many times, he almost spilled the popcorn and the vodka.
I jumped a lot of times, but the first one is better.
Of course, first one is
I'm
better.
gonna say the first because the
First one
first
is
one
better.
has a lot more of the youthful charm.
Right, we're just gonna
And,
stand in the.
and you feel for the kids a little bit more than the adults.
Right.
This was like an action comedy.
Yeah. Okay. Yes, I agree with that. Okay, so I like the first one better. Like anytime you had that kind of like youthful camaraderie
Right,
with
right.
like you know, just like that kind of like like the Stranger Things vibe.
Exactly. The
That-
first one had that going for it in
Oh.
space, but this one is huge in scope.
The
Like I turned to
budget.
David. I'm like, this is a big action movie.
The
like
budget.
it was huge.
They did not skimp on anything. And also, there is one scene, which I'm not going to go into, this is a spoiler-free review, that has the most blood that I think I've ever seen in any scene.
was a lot of
ever.
blood. It was a lot of
the
blood.
most. It was the most blood. But like, here's the thing: I loved the characters. I loved seeing them old.
Older.
Older. It was nostalgic, and I loved seeing their progression. I thought it was. I can't believe how much I laughed during this. I laughed a
It
lot
was
during
funny.
this. Very funny.
Like I said, it was like an
Hader.
action comedy. Bill Hader was great.
Oh, Bill
The
Hader's so
scares
good.
though, like I want to say it wasn't a lot of Pennywise, but Pennywise is doing a lot in the movie, but it's not a lot of the clown.
yeah,
it's a
people
lot
were
of
saying that
everything
it was
else,
Too
though.
much of him, but I didn't.
You
think
don't even
so.
see him a lot because he's other things. He's other.
Transcended.
Yeah.
He morphs into.
Well, it's a
different
lot of him at
things.
the end.
Yes.
You see him a lot in his
But what
true
I-
form.
But what I do see of him, I loved it, and I wanted more because he's Bill Skarsgård.
Bill
Come
Skarsgård
on.
was great. The
So
stutter.
Good. So good.
It was
so
a
good.
fun movie.
Like here's the thing is, here's the judge for the film. I think the bottom line of it is that it's 1 o'clock in the morning. This is a 3-hour film. We will probably see this at least maybe
I'm gonna see.
two more times.
We're gonna see it twice already.
We already have
plans to
another
see
time
it
booked, and we'll probably end up seeing
yeah.
it. Like we'll probably see it 2 or 3 times.
2 or 3 times.
I gotta say.
But yeah,
Um,
it's like 1 o'clock, y'all.
Yeah, it's 1 o'clock in the morning. It's like So
Did y'all like the movie? Oh.
Oh!
He said, ah.
We got an
You liked it?
I loved it actually.
It was alright.
I liked it.
But so you know, not everyone's gonna like it the same way.
Most people coming
The first one was better.
Oh no, I agree. The first one was way better, but this was good. Okay, it was okay. Have a good night, you guys. But yeah, that is perspective. This one isn't.
Yeah. Also, you can't also.
No. But I can totally agree why somebody wouldn't like it because it's not a horror. I think the first one was more of a horror movie.
Right. But
This one is a little bit more of a.
tale.
It's like an epic movie.
Epic. It's an epic.
It's a big film,
It's an epic.
and
movie.
it's long in the tooth, but it has a story to tell, and the story that it tells is worth watching to me
They
at the end.
spared no expense.
It was-
And I loved the progression of the characters. I loved there's a bit of a love story in there. It's like something for everyone. There's buddy stuff. I think one of the most difficult things to watch in the entire film was the very first maybe 10 minutes. There is a
It has a lot of homosexuality.
you gotta put your seatbelt on. Are you kidding?
I was about to. I thought I had it on, but
Safety
it's my blanket.
Yeah, no. Anyway, there is a. I mean, it's everyone is talking about it, so I guess it's not really a spoiler. But there is a.
If you read the book, you would know. It's the same in the book. It's like this. It's this homophobic gay bashing at the beginning of the book.
And it is a little too close to home for many. I think it's very scary and just very. It goes beyond fantasy. The fantasy of things that are just
I think a lot of the real
unrealistic.
stuff is the more horrific things in the movie, like a lot, like the wife beating, like Beverly Marsh. She's in an abusive
horrible.
relationship, and then not to mention the molestation that she experienced as a child,
With
and
her
then with her
father.
father, and then like
I mean,
and then the homophobia that's going on throughout. But those are like the underlying things that are actually horrific. The movie just kind of has some fantasy stuff, fantastical stuff that goes along with it,
Right.
and it adds to the horror aspect. But I like the movie a lot.
I like the movie a lot.
And like I said, the first one was better, but
Right.
it's just a different perspective
But
because
as
they're telling
a
it from the kid's
sequel-
perspective, and from a kid's perspective, I think things are a little bit more scarier.
Right.
When you see things as a child.
Because you're a kid.
Because you're a kid.
But as a sequel, which is very difficult to do, it's very difficult. It's rare that you see someone say, "Oh, the second one was better than the first one." Like that
Right.
doesn't happen
That's
that
fair.
often. But I say that this one was not disappointing as compared to the first one, and I think that
I wasn't disappointed. I think
At
it
all.
was if you read the book and you know the book, it had a lot.
Yeah.
Like the book is crazy and it has so many like.
he just tries to create this world. He tries to create this. Stephen King, who makes an amazing cameo, not to give anything away, he makes an
He
incredible
makes an
cameo.
amazing cameo.
But he tries to create this world that they're living in, and I don't know that, in my humble opinion, is Stephen King's strong suit. And the ending of this book is not.
But the ending of this movie wasn't my favorite part. Like
No.
I wish they would have killed.
Ooh, don't spoil.
I can't spoil anything.
Don't spoil.
No.
You wish it was different at the end.
I wish that this, but I didn't mind it. But it was a little too fluffy.
A little too Disney.
It was a little. It kind of got a little Disney at the end.
But not in
and
the
that's
way
probably
that-
why people probably would like walked out like feeling that way, because the tone of the movie from all the way throughout was very dark and heavy, and then it gets to this lightness at the end.
There were several, I will say, very unexpected scares in there that I was
Yeah.
like, oh, I didn't think necessarily that would be. And there's also some iconic imagery, like
It's beautiful.
the fun house, that whole situation.
But
just-
if you're trying to see a big, like, I don't see big budget horror like
No.
this. This is like what you would see in like a Marvel movie. Like, this is big budget horror. So,
But I
like,
think the reason they did this in such a big budget way is because the first one made so,
made
much,
so much money.
that they knew
Of
that
course.
they had it.
So like they
You
did,
know.
like it was. I loved it. It was sweeping, epic. The first one's better, but I like what they did with it, and I see what they had to do with it, and it's a good finale if it is a finale. But if this makes a lot of money, there'll be a It 3.
Yeah, I could probably.
It won't be a
see
part of
that.
the book. It'll just be a random movie. But
Also, like the Old Spice guy can act. Like I'll be
Although-
honest, there were multiple times when I kept going, "Oh my god, it's the Old Spice guy." it's the
But
Old
if he
Spice
went
guy."
into like spoiler territory, if he had if he reviewed it
If he
and
did
he
two
spoiled
different
it,
ones.
they didn't give him a lot to do.
No, but what he did do, to me, he's the Old Spice guy. So it surprised me that he, got. But you know what? They didn't give the little black boy much to do either.
No,
I think that
they didn't give
character
the
is
black character a
secondary.
lot to do. He was most exposition. He was like progressing the story forward because he knew
Right.
everything. But anyway,
Not that I'm gonna complain.
No, I'm not gonna
they
complain.
They gave a highlight on the LGBT, which is
Yeah.
something like huge.
he gave a big highlight on that, and even though I still felt bad,
Yeah.
it doesn't make you leave feeling good. And there's a lot of like a lot of deaths with kids. Like,
yeah.
Like the movie, it was good, and it goes there, and it's bloody, and it's intense, and it has a lot of fantastic imagery, and I got scared a lot of times.
Yeah,
but it's not
so
like,
many
because I hate the little like Annabelle jump scare thing.
Like fun-
This
like
doesn't do
haunted
that.
house
It
jump
does it in a different way, and I heard that this had like a 4-hour length time originally. Had to cut it down, and I could see where they had to cut it.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
could have added a lot more, but that would have been too long. But it was a lot of gaps, I feel, and I felt like a lot of things were rushed too,
Yeah, I can see that.
because they were trying to make
But
it for time.
honestly, I mean, listen, there might have been gaps, but you can't have
But
a
you can't
4-hour.
You can't have a 4-hour movie.
This would be I actually look forward to a director's cut of this.
Because you can
and
watch
seeing
part 1 and this one all together, and you can see the story progress.
Yeah, that would be an
That'd be a
amazing
movie
scary
night.
movie night.
Yeah,
Oh,
a
like
long
this
one.
closer Halloween.
More like a slumber party.
Just settle in.
But it was. I want you guys. I want everyone to see it. It was
I
a
want
great
everyone to
movie.
see
Don't
it.
take the kids.
No, don't.
I wouldn't
take
take the kids. Even though a lot of people take the kids to the first one.
Yeah, well, I saw kids literally chilling chilling near the bathroom at this one, and it was 1:00 in the
But
morning.
this isn't the kids' movie. It's long, and they will, like. I think you have to have an adult mind for this one to get
Yeah.
it a little bit more. The first one had the kids
the
in
first
it.
one was exactly a kids movie.
It wasn't at all, but it had kids in it.
Right. True. Guys, look, this is a
Our pumpkin patch.
pumpkin patch.
It's
And
not built. It's not built yet. It will be.
no, it was a little early. I mean, it's September.
It's gonna be a
but
bit pumpkin
big
and
pumpkin
like all
and
that stuff.
slides, and then
eventually.
goats.
Yeah.
A petting zoo, and then it turns into a Christmas
Right.
thing. Anyway,
But anyways, that's our it review.
yeah, that's the review.
And yeah, it's late.
Oh my gosh, it's literally 1:03 right now.
And go see it if you have time just like to kill.
Oh,
Okay.
not even to kill. Go see it.
3
If you
hours is
are-
a lot to invest.
If you are a horror fan, if you are just a movie fan and you
Go
don't
see
get-
it. But I want you to
think
see it
go
when you
see it.
don't have any don't like.
See it early.
If you're gonna have dinner at 4.
Right, I was
And then see the
working.
movie at 5.
I was working before
So you'll
this.
be out by 8.
Yeah, so we had to go to like a 9:40, but
So
I would
super
say
late.
see it early. See it at like 6:30.
Yeah, it's long. Like, yeah.
If you saw it at
It's a
6, I mean,
long
think about that. If you
movie.
see it at 6:30, you're probably still not getting home till 10 p.m.
Right.
That's a long.
I think it's
time.
longer than Endgame. I don't know.
I don't know, but honestly, neither of us. I mean,
No,
here's
I
the
wasn't- it was
testament.
entertaining
Neither of us
the whole time.
went to the bathroom even
No.
because we didn't want to miss one thing.
Right.
Also, like, it didn't feel incredibly long to me. Like, I feel like we have gotten into this Instagram, Twitter, quick way of thinking in the world, and I truly think that if our attention spans have gotten so short, and I was not bored at any time. I wasn't looking at my watch like,
No, I was never
"Whoa,"
bored at all. I
you
was
know what
never
mean?
bored. But like I said, certain things you feel like certain scenes are long.
Well, clearly y'all ain't seen Roots. Sit down and see Roots.
Certain scenes are long, but
That's an
not in a bad way. You're like, okay, well, looking back on it, I'm like, okay, they could have cut some of that out. There was a lot of exposition in certain things.
Yeah, but you needed.
But you
there's a
needed
whole
it.
Book.
It's a whole book, and I get it. But I can see why people would say, because I watch a lot of reviews and people say it's long, and I can see why they would say it's long. Unless you are just a fan, then you probably won't be long to you at all.
Exactly. Like I would have honestly. Like I said, I would look forward to the director's cut, which would even be longer than this. Just to
4
see what
hours
they
apparently.
Cut. Yeah, just to see what they cut, how they would have, what they would have added, how they would have wrapped it up. What about the turtle? If you
The
don't-
turtle's not in it.
The turtle, well, there's a nod to the turtle.
Okay. Well, anyways, this is going to be
Oh my
longer
gosh.
than the movie.
Longer than the movie.
So
We love you guys.
we love you.
Please make sure that
thank
you
for
subscribe.
subscribe. Well, thank you for watching, and
Yes.
for those who are just catching on because they are it lovers, subscribe and like at what is
We
it?
are at Booze Cruise. That's at BOOSCRUIZ. D, because you're worth it, E. Coming up, we're going to do a live and talk to you guys live. And also, we're going to be doing some giveaways before our next cruise because we have some stuff. We have stuff to give away.
Right.
So,
hopefully we can see us. I don't know how this lighting is. I'm using a light from like...
From the, we're driving, obviously I'm driving.
So if it's
in the
dark, hopefully you guys just may just be commentary over
Hopefully.
black footage. Hopefully not. But
Why gotta be black footage?
because it's dark, and darkness is black.
We love you. Goodbye.
Bye, you guys. It Chapter 2 in theaters now.